Yeah, I hope you guys are doing pretty nice. I'm not too sure if the chat is still active or whether the stream is not completely freaking dead, but yeah, I hope you guys are doing pretty nice. So hopefully, by the end of the stream, we can finally get the creeper farm under freaking way, or the best word is to make it operational without losing our freaking minds. So we still need to add one last, what's the word? Like some sort of spawn-proofed type of floor that's like spawn-proofed on the top, so that way we have a bit of a sort of way for the first, or not the first, oh my god, my brain is not working today. I literally just like woke up from a nap 30 minutes ago. The very top level for the creeper farm would actually start producing, or just like force itself to be producing creepers, because it's just wide open, which is not ideal. So we're going to be adding an extra bit of roof and lots of freaking iron trapdoors, so I don't know how long that's going to take. And I guess we're also going to like make sure everything is also in order for the creeper farm to work without any problems. I would still need a test, well, we still need a test whether the what is the ideal height for AFKing for the creeper farm, because I'm not too sure if the platform at exactly 0, 0 is going to cut it. So we might need to like build like another platform in order to like do some proper AFKing sort of thing. So hopefully nothing is going to go utterly stupid by the end of the stream. And yeah, I expect absolutely nothing to go hopefully horribly wrong, even though I can think of a lot of ways this could go horribly wrong. But anyway, time to get some work done. So far the chat is completely dead, but I don't care. We can get some more work done, I guess. Yeah, let's keep the half slab sort of roof open for a bit, because we still need to like add that sort of extra sort of roof on top of everything. So let's see if we can get that sort of arranged. And I just converted all the stone bricks into freaking half slabs, so I don't think I still have any left. So yay, time to get some stuff from our reserve and get some more work done. Absolutely lovely. Fly down all the way over here, get some work done. It's nice to see you again, Gabby, I guess. Okay, I definitely don't think, I mean, we could like go into our stockpile of like iron ingots or iron blocks in order to get the iron we need for the iron trapdoors, but I really do need to like keep like a reserve in case we need to do other stuff in the nether or whatever for anything. Congrats, you just jinxed yourselves as Cinder. Wait, what do you mean, like, congrats, you just jinxed yourself? I mean, so far nothing I've said already has already begun to jinx myself in some ways, but there are just going to be issues that I have to like get ready for, but so far everything seems to be pretty much ready to get going, hopefully. Let's just get this all fully arranged. Oh my god, I absolutely hate the freaking like humidity of this room. I don't think even outside is any better. Like, it's cloudy and freaking humid, and as a result, all the freaking heat that this room has probably like trapped in from like the sun or whatever is really beginning to like just stay there and ruin my life. It's not going great. So I'm gonna hope it actually starts to get a little bit more cooler as the rest of the day goes by. I'm gonna hope. All right, fill this area in. All right. Probably would need to do some quality checks to make sure everything's all right. How you doing, by the way, 𝗦cie? Hope your day's been doing pretty nice, and hopefully your stream's been doing pretty well. Hope you guys are doing pretty nice from 𝗦cie's stream. Let's see if everything's all in order, but everything looks to be pretty much all good. But yeah, hope you're doing pretty nice so far, 𝗦cie mate. Alright, 2 or 3 blocks over here. Maybe it's better if I like go on the very top, maybe, but oh god, it's gonna be so freaking weird and messy. But yeah, hope you're doing pretty nice so far, 𝗦cie mate. I hope everyone's doing from, or hopefully everyone's doing pretty well from 𝗦cie's stream as well. Big pug. God, my throat is really acting like an absolute arse today. Anyway, how's it going? So far, so good, I guess. Or so far, so chill. It's extremely humid, though, for today. And my room is starting to cook myself alive in some ways. But other than that, I'm so far hopefully doing okay. I hope. And hopefully we'll be able to be alright for the next few minutes. Because we still have a little bit of work to do in the creeper farm. And I have absolutely no idea if this room is trying to kill me or not. So we'll see. We'll see how things would go. Eventually, at some point, I would need to invest in like an actual office or like an office space or like some air condition, like some sort of air conditioning here, because it's so freaking annoying in terms of like controlling temperature. Especially if you're trying to do work like this. You're trying to have to like, I can't speak properly anymore. My brain, when it comes to streaming and stuff, you're much more sensitive to like temperatures and whatnot. And if the temperature is absolutely freaking humid AF, you're just not gonna be able to like breathe and socialize comfortably. Which is, if you're doing something for more than like, you know, 2 hours or whatnot in terms of anything, you need to be like comfortable for, the environment that you need to be in. It's gonna be comfortable, and ideally, it should be comfortable. But no, that's not the that's not really the environment that we're in. How the frick did I miss that stone block? Okay, go over there, land. Thank you. All right, you do the 𝗦cie, no worries then. Get some good foodies, mate. All right. We'll just do a nice ring around through here, and I'm gonna hope for the best on everything. At least we can listen to some nice Minecraft tunes, though. That's always nice to listen to. Alright. Keep going around. So the only thing we need to like add is like some sort of like pile of probably just white glass on top of like these roofs over here, because we're not really yet expanding the creeper farms vertically just yet again. We'll probably do that in the future, but for now we just want to make sure everything works and nothing is going to be in the way, hopefully. So we're just build some nice round roofs. And I fell down like an idiot. Okay, I'm so good at this game. Alright. I'm definitely so good at like making sure that I don't fall off blocks. This is definitely not a pain. Alright, keep going. I'm gonna say the word alright like so many times. Holy fuck, my brain is so dead today. Its vocabulary is unfortunately destroyed during a napping process, and so far I'm not able to choose any other words. Oh god. Is it just me, or is the surface that I'm like putting my mouse on a bit more resistant than usual? Is that even a word? Resistant or resistive? Anyway, there's like extra friction that I can feel, which is not usually ideal for like, you know, moving around. Alright, do I have a lot of glass that I can use, that I can put on top of these things? Because I don't see anything other than this pile of glass, which is definitely not more... Sorry, that's definitely not enough for us to work with, so... Hopefully there's some more spare glass I can grab. There we go. And we also need to, like, drop, like, a pile of something so we can actually dye these correctly. White glass, and a little bit of extra white glass over here. Perfect. Alright, so far so good, I think. Yeah, I don't think there really is any like point of putting like a roof or something over there, so that's all good. So we'll just put a nice white stained glass roof over here, or white stained glass layer here, because spawn proofing is important. These cats cannot stop meowing, holy frick. Sean Animates, how you doing by the way, Sean? Hope your day's been doing pretty well. I feel like if there's like a way to like farm a lot of like amethyst quickly, I really wish I can like replace all the floors with like tinted glass. But considering that it is extremely expensive to like make tinted glass, it probably would not be a possibility for me whatsoever. Is donating or gifting subs better for the fundraising? I'm presuming Cinder's looking at like looking at some like information in the panels, because I'm getting ready for like an upcoming fundraiser or something. Or then again, there was already Twitter posts already of like an upcoming event, but I'm not gonna fully like promote it on stream just yet until like I think next stream tomorrow. So I'm not gonna really share too much information just for the sake of like, I mean, I should probably advertise it, but whatever. But anyway, gifting subs is not better because the money goes to me and not the, you know, organization. So ideally, it's best to donate via either the 𝗦cie page or the donation link that they provide. I don't know how on earth would you be able to, like, link gifted subs, like the revenue you get from gifted subs, to fundraising, but yeah, that's unfortunately not a thing. And I don't think there really is any major benefit for doing that anyway, because you'll just give, like, half of, like, the money you spend onto Twitch. And even if Twitch decides to, like, add, like, a charity sort of thing, it's probably not going to get rid of its, like, 50% of revenue. So, yeah, ideally, just go through the Tiltify page and just do the donations from there. My bed is over here. Why the frick do I still think my bed is over there? My god. Anyway, hope you're doing pretty nice, by the way, 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹. Great name, by the way. Hope you're doing pretty nice, by the way, Soap. I can't freaking read names for whatever reason. Anyway. Let's see here. Still more layers of glass to place down. But yeah, hope you're doing pretty nice, though, Soap. Is my tracking good, or is that just me? Probably it's just me, because it seems to be tracking fine, but whenever I try to, like, do small movements, I can feel some sort of weird resistance. Anyway, let's go around through here. Ba-ba. Oh, it's nice and calming to listen to these tracks. Alright, there we go. Alright, things looking pretty good so far. I'm gonna hope that, like, we can get enough iron to head, like, the iron trapdoors, because that's the biggest problem that we have to deal with, and yeah, supplies and whatnot. So let me just do some checks real quick. I thought you would, like, donate it after gathering it? What? What do you mean, like, donating it after gathering it? There isn't really a gathering of, like, gifted subs or something. That seems very bizarre. Let's go and dump leftover glass over here. Throw it, please. I know I just ate dinner like a few minutes ago, but please, like, stop being an arse. Anyway, Queen Autumn Rain. How you doing, by the way, Queen Autumn Rain? Appreciate the 100 bits, mate. Hope you're doing pretty well so far, Queen. And yeah, hope your day's also doing pretty well. Thank you for the 100 bits again. Alright, let's go around through here. Doing pretty well, says Queen. Nice. Glad to hear you're doing pretty well. Why the frick is there rotten flesh in my freaking iron, like, golem farm? What the frick? I'm tempted to, like, add, like, some sort of barriers around through here, but I don't know how well that's going to go. Anyway, is this even enough? Most likely not. So we might need to dig into, like, our iron reserves a little bit just to compensate for the amount of freaking iron trapdoors we need to place down again. My life is definitely not in ruin. Where's my... Oh, I mean, I don't have any more iron stuff over there, but over here, I still have a little bit of iron stuff. And I do not know how much more trapdoors we still need to, like, get. So I'm presuming we need a crap ton of them. Alright. And, yeah, well, I might as well convert that. In case we do get some more excess iron, then we can just turn that into iron blocks, so that's good. Alright. Put this back over there. And I'm going to place down a lot of iron trapdoors, and hopefully I'm not going to run out by the end of the stream. Unless I do, then I'll be sad. Alright, land over here, thank you. Thank you very much, game. Gotta love listening to the Undertale tracks. Would it be better if I just switched to this view, considering that I'm just going to be doing nothing but place down iron trapdoors for a bit? Or blocks for a bit? I guess for entertainment reasons, probably. Probably would be a little bit better. Alright, there we go. Just keep things nice and sorted. Yeah, no. So far, like, there is no way that, like, the revenue from, like, subs would go directly. There's actually, yeah, no. As far as I know, no way you can, like, pipe, like, the revenue you get from, like, subs and whatnot towards, straight towards a charity and whatnot. You have to, like, do it, like, the creator has like to do it manually. So if people are advertising that sort of thing, depending on the streamer, then I think they'll put in protocols or something to like get all the gifted sub revenue towards like the charity at some point, as long as they, you know, provide the receipt that they did send like the few $1,000s through to like the charity. But always, it's just always better to like just donate via Tiltify or like through a direct donation link to a fundraiser or a charity of some kind, because yeah, there's like a lot of room for shadiness to happen, and plus the 50% cut that Twitch gets and whatnot is, you know, not ideal for dealing with like a charity related stuff. So ideally, if you're trying to like do some charity things, don't give like extra money to corporations along the way. Alright, let's go through here, should be fine. And then we'll go back through here. It's always nice to just chill and listen to the music. But then again, it always feels weird with like all the dead air in the stream, but at the same time I really need to just learn to embrace it, because sometimes it's just, if I can't think of anything nice to really like commentate about or anything that's engaging or whatnot and the chat is pretty much dead, then I would just prefer to just focus and chill. But of course, us being social animals, it sucks to have like so much dead air in the chat and dead air in the stream, but at the same time I prefer probably like a way dead chat than a very wacky chat where someone just wants to say nothing but really stupid stuff. Can't really win in this sort of situation then. Anyway, no worries then, Cinder. Alright. Go like this. Alright, hopefully you have a good day at school, by the way, Cinder. And despite all of our iron trapdoors that we got, it was literally not enough. Okay. This game really likes having to consume so much iron trapdoors, oh god. Okay, so we might as well get some more. Okay, let's get the last bit of our reserves out of the way. Gotta love how expensive this would always be, but then again, I did choose the decision to go for iron trapdoors instead of wooden trapdoors for the sake of it being more cheaper, quote unquote, and less laborious or less labor intensive. But anyway, this is basically me soaping the sort of like issues with that decision. Alright, see you later then, Cinder. Placing iron trapdoors everywhere. God, my freaking brain is... I mean, my brain's fine, but like my eyes are beginning to like get pretty dry-ish from like the freaking air in this room. I'm gonna just be constantly complaining about my freaking room temperature. Because I do not have any proper air conditioning, and I also, yeah, have to live with this for a while. Until I, you know, purchase proper air conditioning. Alright, I'm gonna keep the rest of the iron trapdoors for perhaps any future expansion to the creeper farm for a bit. So, we'll put these extras somewhere safe for the meantime. But theoretically, with all the trapdoors and stuff set, all we need to do now is fill in this entire roof, and everything should be pretty much hunky-dory. As long as building this entire, like, umbrella roof thing out of, like, half slabs of stone bricks is going to be alright in placing down, I hope. So, just see how much we can speed bridge without falling off. That'll be nice. Alright. And then we'll just do something like this. Trying my best not to fall off the edge, but the problem is that if you go too far on one side, it actually would not let you go past it, so I have to be very careful. I'm still not used to speed bridging like this, because my hands are kind of big, so I have to like, I'm often more comfortable like bridging like this, but as a result it's a bit finicky. Alright. And I fell down. There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna like build stuff like this, I guess. But then again, it's much more harder because of how small the surface is on a freaking half slab. This is kind of like the situation where I wish I had Swift Sneak, because that way you'll be able to like have some more control on like placing down blocks in a slower fashion. All right. Like, yeah, this is definitely gonna take a while. Oh yeah, and also if you mess up like a half slab like this, you have to like place it back in again. Great. I deserve this. I deserve all this pain. Oh my god, please stop being an arse. This is the real Minecraft sort of experience. Oh gosh. People tell me to like do spawn proofing works with just doing like nothing but half slabs or using nothing but half slabs. It's still a painful freaking process to deal with. We could probably test out the functionality of the creeper farm while it's already night, because theoretically with the roof up, it should work just fine. We just have to make sure that everything is not complete in our garbage and the rates are somewhat decent to use, I guess. At least we don't have to like, I mean, I guess like nighttime is the best excuse to test it without having the roof fully complete, I guess. How much more freaking half slabs we need? We definitely would need more. That is definitely not enough. This is gonna be great. Imagine all the engaging content that the VOD viewers will have to watch, and that is just me placing down half slabs for God knows how long, and me not being able to commentate consistently or say a lot of things because the chat is both dead and also I have nothing really better to say or talk about, really. Without making it sound very awkward, that is. Alright, let's do a little bit of an AFK test. This is all the way to Y level 146. And ideally the Y level you will need to reach is 128 blocks from the surface. So I might need to do some calculations again on where the exact surface is, and then we have 128 blocks to it. And then we'll build like a AFK spot, like, you know, 128 blocks above for all of this. But I'm seeing some creepers already going through the Chamber of Death, which is a good sign. That needs to be dealt with, but you know what? I don't care. As long as I'm not in the way, these guys can just do whatever the frick they want. I probably should put some glass or something on top. That would probably be ideal for that. But yeah, so far, I'm not seeing any more spawn through there, so maybe I could just force it to spawn in. Or maybe I should get some, like, well, I do see some creepers now going down, so that's good to see. Couple pickles go down through here. What the frick did I freaking press? I like press like Windows key and the freaking Blade Windows decide to freak out. Thank you very much, Microsoft, I guess, or Windows for that. Okay, so for us to solve this spawn rate issue, let's see if we can try and get some more glass, and we'll probably put some extra glass on top of the 0-0 location a bit. So we'll grab some of this. It is Y level 63, so that is the height that we'll need to aim for. 63 plus 128 is 191, I believe. So 191, so I'll probably reach around 190. Just to compensate for the fact that we're not directly over the creeper farm, or maybe 185. You can always just test to make sure everything is working fine. So yeah, 185, let's see. How you doing, by the way, McLuke? Welcome back again, mate. Hope you're doing alright. I cannot freaking make this into a nice circular platform. So bad at like doing shapes. Alright. If we do all of that, we should have ourselves a nice... That it does not look circular. Okay. Let's fix up these corners over here. There we go. We have a nice sort of like platform over here. And then directly on top is over here. Why is this not symmetrical whatsoever? I'm so good at making shapes. Okay, anyway. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll add like an extra bit of layers over here. Just don't mind my terrible shape building skills and we'll be all okay, I guess. Alright. Fix that. 1, 2, 3 over there. 1, 2, 3 over there. Okay, that's much better. How much glass I have? I have plenty of glass, so we can put, like, ourselves a nice sort of, like, AFK room. I'm not too sure if, like, putting glass on top of your head would prevent phantoms from, I can't speak anymore. I don't think phantoms will be prevented from spawning in if you have, like, nothing but glass over your head. But oh well. Might as well see, like, those cheeky fricks, like, try and kill me multiple times, and then they realize that they can't. It's always entertaining to see that happen. Alright, there we go. We'll probably put some more openings over here. Because why not? Anyway, I'm not too good with circles in Minecraft, so that's fair enough. I mean, then again, Minecraft is not a very circular game. It's mainly a pixel, square-ish game. And that's something that we still need to get used to. Now, did I drop the glass over there? Don't tell me the glass is on the freaking bottom. Oh well, let's see if the rates are doing pretty good. And, so far I'm seeing some creepers managing to not bother with, like, the soul sand area, so that's not ideal. Oh, some of them are being very smart in, escaping, as you can clearly tell, so that is not great. So definitely would need, like, a better solution, or maybe we can just block the, those areas off, I think. I think we can just block those areas off and it'll be working just fine. Because, yeah, some of the creepers are beginning to, like, die on top of, like, the bottom layer. So if we fill that in, I think that would solve all of our problems still. So that'll be fine. Alright, at least we did some tests. And we got a little bit of an AFK spot that can kind of prove that that height over there is perfect for the creeper farm. So we can just pretty much spend past this night. Fix up the bottom floors a bit. The bed is too far away, my freaking arse. I'm scared that there will be a creeper nearby, so you know what? I'm gonna move it somewhere else. Why am I seeing a lot more of those broken textures? I swear to God. Is it like an entire pack thing kind of broken or something? I have no idea. Also, incoming ad break, by the way. It's just a little bit of a heads up to those who are not part of the Fox squad. But then again, you're probably not gonna miss anything, because I'll be fixing up some resource pack crap. Because for whatever reason, there is just some weird texture issues. It could just be like some corrective, like, things no longer working, I think. I think it's really just all of the corrective breaking block textures are no longer working in this texture pack. I think something with something going on with, like 1.19.3 is doing something about that, so might as well, like, get rid of it just for the sake of my sanity. That's definitely not the first time, or I mean, the first time we saw that weird, like, null, like, texture glitch was back in, I can't remember shite. There's one, back when we were replacing down chests. So far, chests had a weird bug issue, but I do remember seeing another weird bug issue before. But I have no idea where else it could be, so I guess we'll just have to see. Alright, let's just move the bed somewhere else. Yeah, let's put it just directly over here. Further away from, like, huge amounts of death. I'm gonna spawn all the mobs real quick. Do a nice circle around. Jesus Christ, what the frick are those skeletons trying to do on top of that tree? They do know that they have to, like, go underneath the tree and not over it, but oh well. I mean, I guess they don't have any brains, so I guess that makes a little bit more sense. Alright. So I think if we just, like, considering that, like, creepers will just pathfind anyway to, like, anyway escaping from, like, cats and whatnot, we can easily just block off the bottom floor with just regular stone bricks and everything would still be fine. But yeah, that was a very weird issue that we observed, so let's see if we can try and fix that, but at least we're getting some decent-ish gunpowder rates. Can I please not die in this field full of, like, withered roses? That'll be ideal, thank you very much. Alright, again, some weirdly amount of, like, gunpowder is going through here, but I guess it's down to, like, how the rates are working. But hey, we're at least getting some gunpowder, which is a good sign to see. And that was only, like, a few minutes of, like AFKing as well. That's actually pretty incredible. You know what, frick the magma block. Actually, I'll keep the magma block. I'm not gonna be that mean to some of the blocks here. Alright, okay, that's sorted out. We don't need all the spare glass, so I have absolutely no idea where the hell do we place it, but I'll just put this back over there. That's all good. We also need stone bricks ready so we can fill in the edges. So we'll fix those 2 things and then continue on with the half block freaking half slab or slab freaking roof thing. Anyway, haven't watched you in a long time, says 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹. Hope you're doing pretty nice so far, Liam. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice. Let me just get some water here. It's so freaking humid in this room. I hate it. Stay hydrated. It's always a godsend when like freaking like thermal like water bottles exist. All right. Just stay in place, would you, Mike? For whatever reason, the placement where you are right now is very weird. All right, so we're gonna need to spawn-proof all of these roofs over here, just to avoid like extra mobs from spawning in. I mean, I could just torch it up, but at the same time, I prefer just using glass. Dreaming the guy best, welcome back. Hope you're doing pretty nice as well, mate. And also 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹, thank you for the 20 bits, by the way, mate. And also Milo, hope you're doing pretty well. Welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you all are doing pretty nice. But yeah, appreciate the 20 bits, by the way, Mig. Or Mig-you? I'm not too sure what is the right pronunciation, though. But anyway, Milo, welcome to the Fox Army. Hope you're doing pretty nice. Jesus Christ. The one time I just drink water, my stomach really wants to start burping all of a sudden. So, yay, that's lovely. But yeah, hope you all are doing pretty nice. Alright, that's the glass sword out. I kinda am tempted to just put nothing but glass around the edges here instead, not stone bricks. Because, you know, it'll be nice to see what's inside the blade, like, creeper farms. So, you know what, I'm not gonna use stone bricks, and instead we'll use some, like, white glass for the edges. Just to make it look, you know, nicer to look at, and we'll be able to see all the depth that's inside. Okay, anyway. Quickly turn this into white dye, or white glass. There we go. A little bit of extras over here I can convert. There we go. And then we'll put the excess glass back over there. Alright, time to get rid of all of these things. Or not all of these things, just only these small parts here. Bloody hell, how the frick am I supposed to reach that? How you doing, Fox? I'm doing alright so far. Milo has to get going for a bit, no worries. But yeah, so far I'm doing pretty well. Alright. Don't want to, like, walk through here. Fine. Fine then, game. Can you at least compensate me by, like, letting me just jump over here? Thank you. Alright. I'm gonna break them from a distance, I guess. Some of the blocks are just gonna be picked up by the hoppers that are underneath the soul sand, so honestly, I don't care if I don't pick it up. So we'll be fine whatsoever. At least the blocks will not immediately despawn. Unless we leave the outside blocks behind, but this should be fine. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna break off the edges over here, just to make things all look consistent. Alright. Ow. Ow. Thank you. You have a Discord server, by the way. You can do !Discord to get the Discord link. And also, why are you using white glass? It's so far the block of choice, or the color of choice I want for the spawn region for the meantime. I mean, there's actually other colors that we'll need, so apart from, like, weird sort of, like, associations or whatever like that, it's pretty much just, like, the only major and abundant choice I have, because it's easy to get, like, a lot of white dye. Okay, I'm actually kind of scared in these dark regions that a creeper might spawn in, so I just had to make sure that it's not too dark, in terms of, like, daylight and all that stuff, because that actually would be prime season for this creeper farm to accidentally start working. Oh my god, can I just jump through? Thank you. Thank you very much, game. Anyway, join the Wacky Discord server, by the way, if you guys haven't, so that way you get notified immediately when the next stream goes live. Definitely would recommend. And plus, there's some people that you can talk to, because oddly enough, the hashtag general chat has been very active. Alright. Everything looks pretty good. Why is the mic going down? Is it just me, or is the mic actually going slowly down? Or maybe that's just me. probably just my habits. Okay, anyway. It's my microphone placing habits. Alright. I do worry, though, that we might not have enough glass for all the outside walls, but I think we should be able to get by with this. Hopefully. Alright. This poor stone brick is having a bit of a mental freak out at the moment, but whatever. He'll live. Anyway, welcome to the Discord, Dream the Guy Best. Surprised you haven't joined it yet, so anyway, welcome to the Discord, though. Alright. Let the things do their own thing. Alright. Let's see if we can just pick up the materials before they start despawning real quick. That way I don't have to, like, get into the habit of accidentally forgetting them. Can I not reach this? Poor block. Alright. But yeah, I really like the sort of, like, clean look of having white glass over here instead. That's actually way better than stone bricks, so I'll definitely keep that. Can I not reach that? I cannot reach that. Oh my god. Alright. We'll quickly add some more over here. That should be all good. And all the excess materials as well is going over there, so that's also good to see. Alright, just a few more walls left, but everything looks to be in order. Is it my headphones, or does your mic have some static in the background? I believe that's what we call a fan. Because I do know I have proper air conditioning, and it's humid freaking AF. So if you hear a little bit of a static in the background, it's my fan that's on like the lowest setting that I can turn it on, because I also ideally don't want to hear nothing but fan static. But at the same time, I'm currently boiling in this room. There's literally no air conditioning, and it feels like it's like 26 degrees centigrade or something in this freaking room. Anyway, but other than that, yeah, that's what you're hearing right now. At least you're able to hear it. Some people apparently don't seem to be able to hear the fan in the background, so that's interesting, I guess. I would really love winter to arrive here in New Zealand, because at least I would not have to turn on the fan and not burn, or not just burn, but like boil myself to death. Anyway, Just Adam 42. Hope you're doing pretty nice so far, Just Adam. Welcome to the Fox Army. Welcome to the Fox Army. I can't speak properly today. And there goes a piece of white glass straight into the hoppers, but that's fine, because at least it's getting collected. When is the sun setting? Oh god, the sun's setting. We need to start hurrying up a little bit. At least we were almost done with like an extra module. Ideally, I want to like have it like testing and up and running by the time the sun sets, but I don't think we'll be able to reach that. Knowing how fast we are like placing down these white glass blocks here. So we'll just have to be very quick and getting the rest of them done. Or maybe like leave one open for the sake of our sanity, but who knows. Yeah, this is going to be very tight. I don't think we'll be able to make it. So we'll probably just do a final check. Make sure everything is working fine. We'll leave this one open for now. We'll fill that in. Actually, we don't even have enough glass. We don't even have enough white glass to finish this, so fair enough, I guess. We'll leave everything as it is for now, and then we'll observe to see how our rates go. And hopefully there's not going to be any creepers that would accidentally fall somewhere else. Okay, do I still have any more glass I can use? Yes. So I can use that to make some more white glass. Anyway, what you building? We are currently working on a creeper farm, indeed. That's why I always mention creepers most of the time whenever I like talk about this sort of build. So yeah, we are working on a bit of a creeper farm. And hopefully, by the end of the stream, we can actually have it fully operational. Because I've been trying to like get this operational for quite some time, and it just has problems that I keep forgetting to like fix. So hopefully today is going to be the day where I don't have to worry about this, but then again, I'm probably going to jinx myself when I say that. Alright. That should be good. So far, so good. We got 2 extra gunpowder there for some weird reason. But anyway, time for us to test the rates once again. Because so far when I like did some like preliminary like sort of tests on how good the rates are in this farm, it's actually ridiculously strong. For like 5 minutes or something, we managed to get like up to like a stack or like 1 or 2 stacks, I think, in 5 or 10 minutes. I think it was like 5 minutes, which is really insane. So we'll just see everybody fall to their eventual deaths from this height. But so far we can see some creepers doing their thing. Throat, please. So that's a good sign to see. What's the best XP farm? Depends on what you mean by best XP, because there's a lot of different XP farms that might be suitable for you. So definitely do some like research behind what is the thing that you're focused on. If you're looking for speed, the fastest would obviously be like a Guardian farm, but an XP farm from like an Enderman farm and stuff like that is also fine, because the amount of like XP you earn would be vastly outpacing the amount you would absorb. If you want a hands-off approach, then you could go for like a Piglin XP farm then. It's a little bit more dangerous though, but again, depends on like what you're looking for. Or if you're looking for one that doesn't require you going to the nether or the end, then you can also go for a mob farm. So again, it's really just down to what exact need for an XP farm you would need, or what specific characteristic you want for an Enderman, not Enderman farm, an XP farm. And yeah, it's all up to you if you want to see which is the best option for you, I guess. But yeah, seeing that there's like a lot of like seeing those bottom creepers over there not escaping and whatnot and being stuck at like the wither roses is giving me a good sign that we can keep going, or have this sort of like white glass design in place. In fact, we're actually getting like a lot of decent drops out of this. Jesus. Like, look at that like bottom like creeper farm over there, but you can see some more falling off from like the rest of the floors here. Alright, looking pretty good. It's kind of funny considering the best way you can actually see all of this is through like an open roof, but considering we don't really have a very open roof, I mean, sorry, by the end of like the entire like building of this entire creeper farm, we're not gonna have a very open roof. So maybe in the future I'll figure out a way to like have a way of like seeing what's inside the creeper farm or something like that. Maybe have like a roof just mainly built out of like tinted glass maybe, and that'll be much more nicer to see from like an AFK sort of standpoint. But at least we know that the creeper farm is working shockingly well. There's still just a few more kinks, especially that like one missing or two missing walls over there, but overall it's looking pretty good. Let's see if we can like go down and see the bottom floor and see if it's working pretty well in terms of like pathfinding, because that was our biggest concern when we were dealing with some stuff. And so far I think everything is also working pretty well. Some creepers are just taking their time though when it comes to like falling down, but I don't see any stuck creepers on the very bottom, so I think we're pretty much like sorted in terms of like getting creeper gunpowder stuff. Jesus, that's some very fast rates. For like how many minutes? Like less than 5 minutes we've been standing over here. We able to get like up to like a stack of gunpowder? That is ridiculous. Alright. That's so far so good. I mean, so far the gunpowder we have right now is enough to like replenish our sort of fireworks needs, so I will just skip the night and let it just do its thing. Still need to fill in like a few more areas, and then it will be good to go to leave it as it is, because everything is working perfectly well. But yeah, just making sure that there isn't some... Why is there some gunpowder that are getting stuck on the very top floor or bottom floor here? That is a bit of a concern, considering that there isn't really, there really isn't, like another, like, block barrier or whatnot, so that might be a problem for us to deal with. But at the same time, I don't think I really have too much of a worry for that. I think. Do I have any more major worries about that? Should I probably, but like, I mean, it's not high enough to the point where, like, the creeper farm is not too high for a creeper to accidentally get hit by or fall straight towards one of the trap doors or something and then die and stuff like that and have gunpowder get stuck to it. So I mean, we're also getting decent enough rates, so having like a 1 percentile amount of like gunpowder just not being picked up because the creeper just falls onto like the first platform and it doesn't get picked up by the hoppers, it honestly isn't a big deal. It's not really a big deal, honestly. So other than that, everything seems to be working, so we'll just need to quickly add the last few bits of stained glass walls and finish off the roof, and then we'll basically have a fully operational creeper farm. And considering that the rates are already powerful as it is, it actually makes me question if I should ever upgrade it, because pretty much with this type of rates, in 5 minutes you get like a stack of gunpowder. I don't think there really is any major justification to really upgrade or like add additional floors with these good rates so far. So I think we're pretty much in good hands, and we do not have enough white glass, so I absolutely hate that. Game. Okay, anyway. So before my OCD gets completely destroyed by that, let's quickly fill that in. Oh, that's already covered in, so that's fine. Alright, a little bits of white glass. That 5 pieces of glass was completely useless, but whatever. Okay, we'll just dump the rest. We'll just dump the rest then. Alright, so we'll pick up these materials as well. But yeah, so far so good on the rates. We'll just have to fill in that last gap. And then we'll all be good. I mean, then again, we also need to fill in the roof, so we're not completely good yet. But soon we will. Alright, there we go. I think we have like 2 stacks? Almost 2 stacks, so that's fair enough. But yeah, Jesus Christ, this thing is powerful. Alright. We'll put in the rest of the materials. Jesus Christ, there's no like inventory space or shulker box space over here. Oh boy. Let's use up all the rest of the paper though, to get ourselves some nice amount of fireworks. I mean, we can now afford it now, so that's really good. We have sugarcane for light paper, and we have gunpowder for all the rockets that we would ever need. So basically, our supply woes when it comes to like fireworks is now non-existent. How's our sugarcane farm actually? Because I haven't checked on it in quite some time. Pretty decent rates, alright. Pretty good. Alright, I do not want to accidentally turn this into sugar, so I'll quickly turn this into paper, and you know what, let's use up the rest of the gunpowder and make ourselves some more fireworks, because why not? Why not? We're rich already in these types of materials. Alright, there we go. Looking pretty good. Why am I putting my bow over there? What the frick? Alright, so far so good. We'll just quickly add the half block, what the fuck is wrong with my brain? Finish off like this slab like sort of roof, so that way we can make this into like an AFK-able farm like throughout any time of day and not having to rely on like the night and stuff like that, and then we'll be pretty much sorted out. So let's see where my slabs went. Oh yeah, right now it's slabs, that's right. So we need to make some more. Lovely. I love dealing with that. Alright. More brick slabs. Oh my god, I have to like place this down carefully, because the surface area on a half slab is, you know, very tiny, and then you accidentally place down the half slab like this. So this is going great. Oh my god. Yeah, this is getting a little bit infuriating. Wouldn't it be, I mean, I really wish I can just like get like an entire block roof and just fill it in with glass, but then again, considering that this is definitely not going to be the final roof design for the creeper farm anyway, it's probably best I just keep it as like as just slabs and not like a full block of glass on top or lights on top. That would probably be best for like rates anyway. Come on. Come on, game. Please cooperate with me. Don't be an arse. Thank you. This room is so freaking humid. I absolutely despise it. This room really wants me to die in so many ways. And mainly heat is one way. So I don't know, actually, I don't even know how long this stream is going to go if it's really going to get this stupidly warm. Like, what? Actually, I'm curious. What is the temperature outside right now? Considering that there is like some current weather statistics on where I am right now. I think it is 21 degrees at 7 p.m. Okay. Anyway, probably there's like a lot of other temperatures. I mean, then again, it's also probably just a different part of Auckland, so I'm not too sure exactly if that's still accurate. But is it really 21 degrees Celsius outside right now? I don't know. It feels more like 23 than... Well, I'm assuming it's more than 23, like around 23 than 21. It feels way too warm to be comfortable at 21 degrees. And my window is freaking open. You would expect, like, as a result of it being like a nice sort of like coolish day, then that the cold air will come to my room and all the hot air will get out because all my windows are open. But no. Unfortunately, that's not how thermodynamics works, I guess. And they just want to tell me to frick off. So I just suffer here. Alright. So far so good. I'm filling in parts of this roof. Let's fill in this part over here so I don't accidentally forget. Oh my god. Please let me place down the freaking slabs and oh my god. Okay, I need to like actually focus in placing down slabs because sometimes like these stupid issues like over here are always gonna happen. I absolutely despise it, but oh well. Fortunately, I have to live through the pain in terms of these things, which is always pretty whack. Alright, fill this in 3 blocks at a time, and everything would be fine. I think I do not know how to sing. Okay, anyway. Oh my god. Leave me alone with that. Freaking slabs. So far, I think it's faster if I, like, expand, like, the roof like this and not having to, like, speed bridge quickly and stuff like that. Just for the sake of my sanity and everyone else's, I think. Alright, there we go. Let's fill in these areas 1 block at a time. I mean, technically, it's, like, half a block at a time. Oh my god, please. Please, half slabs, please. And this is why I'm not a big fan of working with half slabs. These things can be kind of annoying to place. It's very specific. And it's, yeah, pretty annoying to, like, fix things up in case you do something wrong. Alright. Yeah, I don't think we even have enough half slabs to, like, I don't think my inventory still have enough, has, like, enough half slabs to fill this in. So, yeah, that's gonna be great for us to get some more materials. I mean, then again, it's, like, stone materials, so honestly, it's not a big deal. That's why I hoarded so much stone, because I'm really anticipating that we'll need so much stone for, like, projects, and here we are. Here we are, requiring ourselves a lot of bloody stone. Alright, there we go. There we go, love Drayton. Alright, go back over here, get ourselves some more stone-ish. Don't know if I really need that much stone, I think. Then again, I always underestimate the materials that I need. And my inventory is already jack full of like half slabs. Great, or just slabs. Because as people have already pointed out, half slabs, if you just say it like that, is just saying that, hey, do you want like a quarter of a block instead? Are stairs counted as also like half a block? I mean, technically it's not half a block. It's actually, if my mind can do the math right now, I think it's roughly 2/3 of a block. Because if you put 2/3 together, that basically makes it 1.5 blocks, which is exactly what a lot of people just put 2 like stairs together would usually see. Oh well, my brain is gonna hurt. Alright, so far nighttime is over here. I'm not gonna AFK or go to the AFK spot for getting some good rates or whatnot. I'm just gonna keep working on the roof and see if that actually does something with the rates. I think actually it would still maintain some of the rates, even though we're a little bit more closer to the ground, so some underground caves would be a bit of a nuisance. But theoretically, this would work perfectly fine. So after this, once we're done with the creeper farm, I guess the next objective for, yeah, pretty much the next objective that I know of that we need to work on in terms of, like, stuff we still need to do at spawn, because pretty much I want to get as many of, the spawn-related farms done as possible. The next one I'm thinking, or the next project I'm thinking, is getting ourselves, like, a much beefier, iron farm. I don't know if I would want to like use like a pillager method instead of like zombies and whatnot, so I'll definitely do some research on what is the most effective iron farms that we can go for, because I do want like a very large amount of iron like pretty fast anyway, and that might be pretty useful for sending up beacons and all that stuff without having to run out of iron all the time. Like this project over here. So yeah, we'll probably do some research on what's a very beefy-ish design for an iron farm. And hopefully, I will not lose brain cells trying to set that up for next week. And if all things fail, if I can't find a very efficient design that might work, I think we'll probably go on and finish up like spawn-proofing parts of the spawn boundaries that we've laid out, because we still have these boundaries here that we haven't fully excavated yet. But then again, it probably also excuses us to like build a better iron farm, because there's iron farms in the middle of where we need to excavate, so I think we have to build a new iron farm first, and then we do a lot of excavating. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I feel like in a few months' time, this entire spawn region is going to be pretty much unrecognizable. It's just going to be like a huge flat area full of like white glass and a river going through it, because I don't want to freaking drain a river. But we'll see how things go. I mean, theoretically, we could also turn the river that's like in our spawn area as like a squid farm for black ink. But then again, we can also get black ink from like riddle roses, but considering it's a bit easier to get black ink through like a squid farm, I think we'll probably go for that approach, especially since we have a lot of sugarcane that we can use for it. But we'll see how things would go. We hope nothing is going to go too horribly whack. There we go. Get rid of that. And then cover all of that. Excellent. Yes, thank you very much, Defective_Box, for telling me my channel is in a stagnant position, especially in terms of viewership. Alright, so far so good. Oh, frick. Can't get the display thing right. There we go. Oh my god. We're literally this close to finishing this bloody roof, and you... Come on, game. Please. Okay. Alright. With like a crap ton of half slabs or slabs left to spare, I think we finally got that sorted out. So theoretically, this can now work no matter what freaking day it is or what time of the day it is. And yeah, nothing too horribly whack would happen. Okay, I just realized this is a huge safety concern. This entire area over here is just bound to have a creeper just fall in through here or walk through here, so that's not great actually. So we'll fix that real quick before I forget. I need a better place to store all these half slabs. Jesus. That's full. That's also full. So yeah, that was not helpful. So we'll just put stuff over there then. Alright, so let's see. Please no creepers spawn in. Please no creepers please spawn in. I mean, you'll be chased by the cat, so I don't know how much of a big problem this would be. But for the sake of like not dying immediately to a fallen creeper, I'm just gonna cover this up, because that'll be ideal. At least we still have like a nice open like air entrance for us to go in via elytra. And yeah, much easier still to like get in and out of, so that's not too bad. Alright, that should pretty much fix everything, so I guess one way we can celebrate for this freaking creeper farm to finally be operational is for us to just like relax and just wait for it to like, bleh. I can't speak anymore, but we can just like wait and just AFK for a little bit and just I don't know, watch this thing just do its thing from a nice far distance. I mean, we can't see any of it, so that's gonna be really sad, but hey, at least we got the freaking creeper farm working finally. But yeah, it is a bit of a shame that we cannot see it, because it's just a huge slab of like stone bricks to look at, but oh well. So far, at least we got like our most basic late game needs sorted out, which is some bit of iron and sugarcane and gunpowder for fireworks. So at least we don't have to worry about fireworks supplies. And we also don't need to worry about TNT supplies, which would be very useful for a project that I'm about to embark in the near future, maybe, in terms of our first big world project, I guess. I mean, spoiler alert, really, when it comes to like TNT, is that we're going to do a lot of terraforming, so it's going to be a little bit painful, similar to like our Nether TNT demolition stuff in the prior year in the previous hardcore world. But we'll see how things will go. But Jesus Christ, this room is really still humid. What the frick is wrong with this bloody room? Alright, anyway. So we'll just wait for a bit. I mean, kind of like this nice sort of like multi-entrance sort of like room anyway. Good for like entering from any angle, because that was actually the biggest problem I had to deal with in terms of like getting into like the AFK chamber in the previous hardcore world, or season 6 specifically. So it's nice to have like a little bit more extra space to breathe in. So I guess for the rest of the stream, because we technically have an hour, but depending on how stupid this room is, because I'm beginning to sweat. I am legitimately beginning to sweat in this freaking room. Like, what the frick is the temperature in this thing? So anyway, with that creeper farm finally done, the next thing we probably would need to figure out... What else do I need to figure out? We probably would need to clean up the rest of the farms and do some inventory, management on all the project stuff and materials that we've been using. I probably would build like a nice dedicated area somewhere in the middle of the spawn area over here for like any construction materials. So if there's any spare materials that we've, or like blocks that we made specifically for one farm and we don't have any purpose for it just yet, we'll just dump them into like a stockpile somewhere down over there and use it for another project. So, hey, that could work. It's also kind of fitting that we're... Actually, no, I think it's only day 419. I thought we were going to be able to see day 420, which will be very funny, but nah, alas. So it's only day 419 or 418 right now. But anyway, that's fair enough then. So yeah, we're going to build like a bit of a stockpile over here, like a chest sort of stockpile there. We'll dump all of our like construction materials there. Have like a lot of empty shulker boxes left over. And then... after that, I think the next step is to pretty much tear down this sugarcane farm that's extremely basic but has served us somewhat well for the first few months of the early game, so that's something we'll deal with. And I guess we'll also probably start laying out where all of the rest of the perimeter needs to be dug out or something, or terraformed. So yeah, that might be something we'll deal with as well. Anyway, with the sun finally setting, or... not the sun, the moon finally setting, and the sun finally rising up again. Let's see how good our rates are going. That's a lot of pickle boys dying. Still a few gunpowder, as you can see from like the back over there, falling onto the first floor. But yeah, I think the rates would just justify that being a problem. So yeah, we're getting pretty decent rates. This is for like a single nighttime sort of AFK session. 3 stacks within like 10 minutes or something. Honestly, that's pretty ridiculous, and considering that this can also work in any sort of like time period, I have like confidence that this would just be good enough for in terms of like rates in general. So yep, fireworks is literally no longer a problem, or gunpowder is no longer a problem for the meantime. I don't know why some of it still reaches over here, so that's interesting. Anyway, time for us to build that stockpile. I should have some... Oh, no, I did not have any spare chests. So I have to make some more chests. So that's going to be lovely for us, I guess. Alright, let's get this sorted out. 32 chests, that's probably more than enough. So we're going to build ourselves a bit of a stockpile somewhere. Yeah, somewhere around through here. I don't know how well this is going to be organized, so don't... question my way of organizing stuff then. Probably would not be at all organized, but we'll see. We'll put these as like bulk lots of like the same materials. That'll be probably ideal for these sort of like quadrant sort of things. Alright, time for a lot of inventory management because we have, well, a lot of stuff. Jesus Christ, that gave me such a fright. Oh god. Having just hear like a creeper just fall down next to the creeper farm is horrifying. But hey, it works. And you guys can perish, so that's always good to see. Alright. Yeah, let's get this entire place organized a bit. That way I don't lose brain cells trying to look for, like, certain materials. Alright, so... do I need anything removed from my redstone shulker box? Maybe. This one's completely fine, though. This is where all my wither stuff is. Should I go and get some more wither skulls? I don't know if I really want to do that. Anyway, we got some spare dirt, so we can just dump that over here, even though there's a huge stockpile in the sky that we can get some more stuff, but whatever. 𝗶𝗶𝗟𝗶, how you doing, by the way, 𝗶𝗶𝗟𝗶? Hope you're doing pretty well. Also, incoming ad break, by the way, to those who are not yet part of the Fox Squad. Just a little bit of a heads up about that, because we might see a little bit of an incoming ad break coming up. I'm wondering if there's a way we can still balance out some, like, of the, some parts of the timing, because it is a bit... the ad breaks are tight enough to the point where I'm not going to get any sort of pre-roll ads, and we're actually building up time on, like, getting, like free pre-roll ad time or something like that. But anyway, we'll see how things would go. So far, I'm wanting to see how good friggin' Twitch's ad incentive program now is. It is nowadays, because they recently did some changes, so we'll just still have to see and find out what the heck is going on over there. Okay, so we can probably dump anything wood related somewhere, probably over here for now. So anything wood related, we'll just dump it somewhere in terms of, like, anything we don't really need or just need to, like, get rid of. Do I still need the netherrack? Probably for spare blocks, maybe. Okay, let's just dump this over here. Mud blocks can probably just be over there. There's no block over here, can just stay over here. But yeah, hope you're doing pretty nice, by the way, 𝗶𝗶𝗟𝗶. An ad break should be starting pretty soon, so we'll see how things would go. Alright, stone slabs go over here. Okay, the cobblestone would definitely need to be over here. But anything stone related would just be dumped over there. Got some spare quartz, that would be probably over here. It's not really great when it comes to, like, organizing stuff, Jesus. Cube says, yo, new stream setup. This has been the same stream setup. I'm gonna assume that you haven't actually seen this overlay whatsoever whenever you're watching the recent streams, because this has been a thing for, like, quite some time. Like, since like January of this year, or February, I think, beginning of February this year. So you probably haven't seen this, like, whatsoever while you were watching the streams. So hey, at least you can see it now. How you doing, by the way, Goblin? Hope you're doing... I can't speak anymore, Jesus. Hope you're doing pretty well, by the way, mate. Alright. Where do I put all the different types of glass? Probably over here for now. So anyway, that's cleared up. And this can be where? Where do I want to exactly put the buckets? Okay, I'll leave them there for now. And all the magma blocks would be... yeah, somewhere over here for now. Gotta love inventory management. Alright, so that's pretty much sorted out. Nothing too unnecessary as far as I know. I always get myself, like, needing to, like, use, like, a lot of levers for some weird reason, so I'll leave that over there. Jesus bloody Christ. It's Birdie. How you doing, by the way? It's Birdie. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice so far, mate. Yeah, you haven't seen the overlay at all, Cube, so at least you can see it now. But yeah, hope you're doing pretty nice so far. It's Birdie. Birdie Raid, big pog. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice so far. It's Birdie. And hopefully stream's been doing pretty well. But anyway, how are you guys doing? Playing some hardcore Minecraft, big pog. So welcome to Fox Hardcore World. We're also another hardcore Minecraft streamer. Hardcore Minecraft streamer. That sounds weird to say out loud. But anyway, we're also doing our own hardcore stuff. And yeah, hope you guys are doing pretty well so far as well. I don't know how to really fully introduce myself whenever there's, like, a raid, but hey, if you want to ask me questions, then go ahead in the chat. But if you want to just chill, relax, and lurk, and just listen to some nice, calm Minecraft music while pickles die in the background, go right ahead. I don't mind that whatsoever. So anyway, it's Birdie says, I'm good, how are you? I'm doing alright. Binish Live, by the way, welcome to the Fox Army. But yeah, everything's been somewhat chill. The only thing that hasn't been chill is the freaking temperature in my room. It's been boiling freaking humidly hot, and I hate it. Because here in New Zealand, it's still technically summer or something. I mean, technically it's supposed to be autumn, but, like, the temperature sucks. So anyway, how you know, by the way, Gamer Mama, Trost Dane, it's Birdie as well, and 𝗶𝗶𝗟𝗶 again, welcome back. And yeah, hope you guys are doing pretty nice so far today. So we're just currently in... Actually, we're pretty much finishing up our sort of like some inventory management because we finally got this creeper farm finally constructed. And I don't think there really is anything else we need to do. So I'll double check if there's any more shulkers that might be lying around or anything else that I might need to fix up or whatever, tidy up, I guess. So anyway, let's see what our conditions are in terms of like our redstone materials and our shulker boxes. All the yellow shulker boxes have been used, so that's fair enough. But yeah, I think we pretty much have everything sorted out, so... oh, I might as well clean this entire thing up. This is a bit of a mess. Alright, might as well tidy that up then. Everything else is fine. It's all fine for now. Autumn is basically summer, but without leaves. I mean, technically in the later stages of autumn, where winters are approaching, it starts to get like a lot more colder. So I like late autumn. But at the same time, it does take a while for like the summer heat to transition to winter cold. But yeah, it's gonna be a while. All right, let's dump all these wooden materials, and also Loner Devil. How you doing, by the way, Loner Devil? Hope you're doing pretty nice, by the way, mate. And welcome to the stream. Hope your day's been doing pretty well. Let me see if I can change the highlights because they recently added like the sort of raid highlights, so I'm gonna see if I can try like keep it into like a minimized sort of view. That's gonna work. I don't know because it's starting to like clog up a little bit the chat window I can see. I wish it was cold here. I live far north Australia, so it's 1 trillion degrees right now. Hey, gotta love dealing with Australian freaking heat. Big fat rip. But also if you're far north, you're basically in a tropical area now. So, hey. Still pretty yikes though. So yeah, hopefully able to get some nice AC though. But unfortunately my room does not have AC, so I'm suffering now. Big rip. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so pretty much we're done with like, that was a very quick amount of like, sort of inventory management. I thought it will take like a while for me to deal with that. So I have 30 or 40-ish minutes to waste. I mean, considering that we're pretty much done with all the stuff I need to do for today's stream, I could end it off here, but then again, I do have like a bit of a length limit quota I want to reach. So I'm trying to like remember if there's anything else that is important to build. I don't want to start working on the iron farm yet, or a new iron farm, because we already have like iron farms here, but we want a much more beefier one. But then again, I need to do some research to make sure we know what the hell we're making. In the meantime, do I have my sort of book and quill somewhere where I'm able to yeah, I use a book and quill to like put down like things that we need to do. We got better sugarcane farm, that's already done. We got a creeper farm that's really powerful, so that's also done. Is there anything else we're missing? I don't think we're missing anything, honestly. So pretty much like most of the things that we already like knocked down on our like list is pretty much done. Except for like, of course, building the massive the newly improved iron farm. So what other things do I also need to deal with? This is now becoming a weird issue now where I actually have nothing else to do that in terms of like short-term stuff. Oh yeah, I was actually planning to like destroy this. Right, that's what I literally said that like a few minutes ago. I want to like get rid of this basic sugarcane farm because we already have a pretty beefed up sugarcane farm. So all this needs to go. Goodbye. Anyway, People Blank says summer equals rain and winter equals summer. So I'm presuming that's seasons to those who are living in places that are not in the southern hemisphere. So cool. Ali, by the way, how you doing, by the way, Ali? Welcome to the Fox Army. Hope you're doing pretty nice so far, by the way, mate. Alright. I wouldn't be surprised if our AC died soon. It's been like on for like 5 months straight. Jesus. That is really yikes if it just suddenly dies. And then you had to deal with the heat. But yeah, 5 months straight though. The fact that you didn't turn it off like whatsoever is... Like, do you turn off the AC when you guys leave the house? Or are you gonna be like... Or like, is there like that sort of complaint that if you... why is the bed still broken in terms of textures? Oh right, I forgot to refresh it. Let me just fix the texture bug that we're seeing right now. That's for us. In summer it's raining, and in winter it's still summer. Hey, tropical countries, gotta love that. Or Australia's not really a tropical country, but if like... To all those people living in the Northern Territory, it's just gonna suck throughout the entire year, but whatever. Gotta love dealing with Australia. We don't leave a lot, LMFAO. We live at our work, so we were always in the room. Okay, that makes a lot more sense then. If we turn off the AC, it would become a sauna when we walk back in, which is true. As someone who used to live like commonly in a tropical country, that would always be the feeling. But at the same time, like my mom always like argues, oh, it's so wasteful to like turn on AC all the time if you're not in the room and whatnot. And then whenever we return back, it's just wave upon wave of heat. So nice, but at the same time, I can get that sort of argument. AC electricity is kind of expensive-ish. But at the same time, boiling to death is also not ideal. Usually it's a good balance to just like turn on whenever you're in a room or whatever. Or maybe like have like whole house air conditioning. Where like wherever you go in like your house, you'll be able to like, yeah, just be able to just get cold air no matter what. I'll tell you doing, by the way, Firefox. Welcome back again. We got a lot of solar panels, so it's fine. So that's fair enough then, 𝗶𝗶 𝗟𝗶. Then again, it depends on really how effective the solar panels are, because you also need to replace them or like do maintenance on them after a while. But whatever. Okay, anyway, let's deal. Oh god, my stomach. Let's deal with this entire bloody mess over here. When we do leave, it does get turned off. We have solar panels and batteries, so we're using our own power, and we also have like 40 solar panels. Gotta love being renewable and stuff like that, which is pretty funny considering that like parts of Australia are really trying to be like going against renewable energy for some stupid reason. Like, you guys somehow still are exporting gas and like oil and stuff like that, which is really yikes. But anyway, let's keep going around through here. But yeah, I really wish we can also get like a huge intake of like solar like energy stuff for our houses here in New Zealand. But then again, we also live in like the same city where we believe that, hey, we still need to use our car to like transport ourselves like only a few kilometers away in order to do errands and whatnot. And then we become like completely like stuck on terms of like how do we solve our sort of car congestion problem on our highways. So we're in good hands. It's because power companies are losing money, so they're trying to do their best to try and trickle as much freaking money that they can get as much as possible. Like who needs to care about the environment? Like oil is bad, coal is bad, and actually cancerous to our health. Like we would still need to own money. We're still a business, you know, according to those people. But anyway. But yeah, renewable energy unfortunately is the future that people still need to accept, but some people still don't accept that for some stupid reason. Hey, most of the residents in our town, because we all have solar panels that gain more than we use, which is really, really funny. At this point, they should really, like, at this point, like, if that's the case, then, why don't, like, power or, like, sort of, like, power companies start, moving their business model towards, like, solar panel installation or, like, some sort of, like, thing. I mean, I think some power companies are actually doing that, especially here in New Zealand. But it varies quite a lot, I think, in different, like, regions. Like, if you're beginning to start paying your customers for, like, giving you electricity, you might as well start getting into the business model of, like, selling the renewable energy sources that they're using. But no, they want to get more oil, and they still have plenty of money they can sell to Indonesia or some crap like that. Because capitalism and stuff, it's whack. Big companies are using renewable energy, you're dreaming. But yeah, it's so dumbfounded sometimes when people, or like not people, but like a lot of like companies try and like justify their very absurd and non-rational sort of like business decisions because, well, some other factor or whatnot, or oh, we're gonna just get taxed heavily, we go for that, but that's literally the only pathway you're heading towards. That's the only pathway you head towards, or else you're just gonna lose more money. My brain hurts whenever they try to do rational stuff like that. Anyway, enough throwing in more like politics and complaining about conservatives. Anyway, what other things can we talk about apart from like my room trying to be destroying my brain cells? I have no idea, honestly. I really have nothing else better to talk about. I mean, I can't really talk about like a lot of different stuff because it's mainly confidential stuff and I am not yet supposed to promote it, but whatever. I'm just gonna be doing the Chilio thing. Alright, there we go. Got that. Nice. It was a very nice basic sugarcane farm, but it finally met its demise. But then again, it did serve us pretty well, so as a nice sort of send-off. But anyway, it has been finally replaced by this bloody battery behemoth, so I'm kind of glad that it's finally been replaced. What can we do? Now if we've gotten that done, what else do we need to finish up? God, I don't want to tear down the basic iron farms just yet. I mean, it will be a good motivator for me to, like, start working on the big iron farm, but I don't want to. Oh god, there's still, like, there's, like, a lot of big tasks. That's the issue. There's not really, like, a lot of small tasks that I think I should have, like, done or something like that. It's just all big tasks. And I wanted to leave that for, like, another stream where I have, like, hours upon hours to work on it. Let's dump all these materials over here. Redstone stuff can return back to our redstone shulker box. Somewhere over the rainbow. Okay, anyway, let's go put this back over here. Cobblestone. Yeah, that was greatly needed in terms of, like, getting components. More hoppers. Put some torches over here. Why not? Dirt can be piled over there. This can go over there. What the frick was this supposed to be for? I do not remember. Anyway, and that's pretty much it. I've been ignoring building my big iron farm too, so that's fair. I mean, for us, we're forced to do it because it's either that or we endure the slow rates that we have at the moment. So I have some sort of way of pushing myself to getting, like, a proper iron farm done, I guess. Fox, those buildings don't look very good for the environment. Kind of hypocritical for you. I mean, then again, they're all renewable sources of materials. So, you take that as you will. I mean, we did have to, like, tear down an entire, like, area to make sure the rates are good. So, technically, it's not good for this environment, but at the same time, it's renewable resources. I am literally getting these resources out of, I mean, it's technically not thin air. But in the game's code, it's technically getting at stuff out of thin air, you know. So technically, this is more environmentally friendly. Anyway. Okay, let's see here. Is there literally anything else that I can clean up before we start work on the other bigger stuff we still need to work on? Which is the iron farm. There really isn't anything else that I'm missing. I'm pretty much, like, covered almost all the small bases. And all the small, like, sort of, like, things we need to do. So I'm gonna waste the rest of my time digging up the trenches and perimeters on where our next excavation area should be. Because might as well do that, because that'll be a good sort of, like, time saver for knowing where everything is in terms of excavating stuff. Because we still need to excavate parts of the Swan region anyway. The poor animals that used to live there, people sad. They had to be relocated to, like, another large area that they could also go to. I mean, if we live right next to a desert, then there's an argument to be made, but at the same time, there's still so plenty of, like, areas for them to go to. But then some of them also don't want to move, so they're like, no, this is my land. This is my land. All this glass is all my land. This used to be my land and stuff like that. Okay, that just sounds whack. The more I say that out loud, because that is an actual political problem that we have as well here in New Zealand and also in other places where colonization happened. Okay, anyway. Also, as if you didn't slaughter them when you saw— I didn't even slaughter the animals. They're literally just, like, there, vibing, and they're just like, bro, what the hell did you do to our grazing fields? Why do you do this to me? And I'm like, there's literally a freaking large-ass plains field over here. Why don't you move there? And they just still don't move. Just, the amazing AI pathfinding abilities is just amazing. I'm turning into a politics streamer, I swear to God, oh no. But hey, if I have to go into politics, I better be a freaking progressive than a big bloody conservative. But then again, I guess, like, a lot of problems that we have to deal with is all unfortunately political, so it's a very annoying topic to try and avoid. Look at the poor chicken. Look at the poor sheep. They're trying to, like, see what happened to their land. No. No, anyway. I guess it also probably makes sense why I'm, like, getting into a little political moments soon, because we have to, like, deal with, like, a general election by the end of this year. So having to, like, think about what the heck is the future of, like, the country I live in is probably very important. Anyway, yeah, anyway, ignoring politics. Before someone says something very whack in the chat, I'm gonna get rid of all this poor land, which is, again, bad for the environment, but then again, there's literally more environment right next to this area. I'm just doing this for the sake of, like, not losing my mind when it comes to, like, dealing with mobs. She'll be right, just guess, yeah. Alright. I don't know why I'm digging this extra bit over here, considering that, like, I'm focusing on just building, like, trenches or, like, perimeter areas, so I know what the heck do I need to dig, but whatever. What other major pressing issues are going to happen? Or any pressing issues do I need to address? There really isn't anything to really address. I mean, PAX is like freaking like God knows how many more months, like October something. So I don't even need to worry about that. But then again, next week is when early bird tickets come up. So I definitely would need to like spam the freaking Blaze store for when that happens. But then again, the 3-day tickets don't usually sell out that very fast. Usually it's the first day tickets that usually... Actually, no, the first day tickets are fine. Maybe, hopefully, maybe, I can also get the privilege of being an actual, like, influencer slash media creator pass holder, but if knowing from, like, my last chances last year, I'm probably not going to get any sort of chance of getting any sort of badge. But we'll see. Anyway, yeah, we'll see how things would go. But it will be nice to go back to Melbourne eventually. Okay, still need to dig up this sort of trench area here. Do I even need to keep all this dirt? I don't think I would really need to keep all this dirt, so, we'll just dump it over there. Just don't mind that. Also, why is this entire area over here so shallow? I just realized. All this area is pretty damn shallow. Alright. Digging up the trenches. Digging up the trenches. I mean, technically it's a perimeter, not really much of a trench, but technically it's also a trench. Also, join the Wacky Discord server, by the way, if you want to get notified of more of these wacky streams. Definitely recommend, because a lot of people are starting to get weirdly active on the chat. Or the channels there. Not weirdly, actually, it's just more active than usual. I would say weirdly because we haven't had any proper amounts of activities for, like, months. And then some people started, like, chatting frequently in the chat. I was like, eh, that's pretty cool then. Just setting up something real quick, no worries. Yeah, weirdly active. I mean, considering that if you had like a Discord server that has been like somewhat dormant in activity for months, and then suddenly 2 people start talking in like your hashtag general chat every single day with like 50 messages each day, it starts to get weirdly active. I think it's fair enough to say it's weirdly active, considering that you've been wondering where the frick was the activity months ago. But then again, there also were like new viewers, so that would also make sense. Now, why the heck is my Discord server talking? I have no idea, honestly. I'm still tempted to like make like a hardcore Minecraft Discord server. As far as I don't know if Birdie is actually able to hear this, because as far as I know, I don't think there has ever been a Minecraft hardcore like Discord server. I don't think there was anyone who has made a proper one yet. I think. I mean, there probably is like a North American one, but I kind of want to make one for like, I mean, I don't know if there's really a huge enough like audience or niche of like Minecraft hardcore creators in like Australia and New Zealand. But like, yeah, specifically Minecraft hardcore and stuff like that. I think there is, but I think there's mainly just North American communities. I'm trying to like think of the top of my head if I've ever like seen like an invite like that. But yeah, also like Australia and New Zealand like Minecraft creators are not hard to come by. It is just hard to find the niche of people that you want to hang out with. So there's barely anybody from like, well, I wouldn't say barely anybody, but there is a hard amount of, there's not really an easy amount of people you can find in Australia or New Zealand that do hardcore Minecraft, but there are people that do it. So maybe I might consider working on like a Discord server for like Australian and New Zealand like streamers or content creators and stuff like that, where it's a little bit more intimate, considering that like, you know, it's for only Australian and New Zealanders. It probably would make a lot more sense to have like a lot more intimate sort of like conversations through there. But yeah, that and also involves like doing some work, putting the work and effort on like a Discord server like that. So I'll see how things go, but we're probably gonna suffer in the meantime of that. But yeah, definitely would start doing like hunting rounds or like invite, give some invites to people like later in the future once that all gets set up. So I'll definitely keep that in mind. It's Birdie. Also, did I remember following you, I think, unless I completely didn't. Apparently I didn't, because I know I've seen your channel, like, quite a lot. And you've also been following me for quite some time. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why my brain... Okay, whatever. My brain's always been stupid. Okay, anyway. Dirt. To cover this up. I just also realized there's so much water areas I have to deal with as well. Ah, pain. Okay, anyway. Let's see here. Yeah, I think now will be a good time to, like, probably get some sponges. For the sake that, like, yeah, considering that there's gonna be areas around through here that are gonna be an absolute pain in the arse to, like, dry up, because there's, like, a few ponds and whatnot I need to get rid of. Yeah, I think it'll be wise that we quickly do a nice little visit to an ocean monument. Mainly because I really don't have any other better options on what to do for the rest of the stream anyway. So anyway, let's say hello to an ocean monument, I guess. I need some sponges, because we have to deal with this bloody shite, and I don't want to fill that in with blocks, so might as well go and say hello to an ocean monument, even though we found, like, plenty of them before, so we should be in good hands. Where the hell is my freaking, like, potions of water breathing? There we go. Alright, 2 water breathing potions, even though we have respiration, so... It's whatever, probably would just need 1. Knowing my experience with, like, dealing with these, Elder Guardian fricks, it actually would not be a big of a deal. Let's quickly get some milk, so that way we can get ready for this. Where's all the freaking cow? There's the cow. I'm so blind. Also, I'm a lurker a lot in chats, to be honest, so that's honestly pretty fair. I really need to go back to, like, lurking on other people's chats. It's been a while since I've been watching, like, a lot of people's streams. So, despite being a streamer, I don't actually use a lot of, like, Twitch, which is funny. Also, how you doing, by the way? Mushy Toast. Great name, by the way. Hope you're doing pretty nice, by the way, mate. And hope you're doing pretty well as well. Right, this is a 1.19.4 feature. That you... Is it actually added to 1.19.4 or 1.20? Because I know for a fact they finally are adding the ability to swap, you know, chest plates and elytras. But I don't know if that's in the next update, or actually right now, because 1.19.4 is out, but I cannot freaking update it. I can't even update my Minecraft instance, because my mods are not yet freaking updated, so... I think it's 1.20. I'm doing a quick check, because I remember it being, like, in a snapshot. People were hype about it, but I do not remember if I've seen that in the... release notes of 1.19.4, and that's where it's going to be added. It would actually make sense if it's added to 1.19.4, but I'll double check real quick. Swap, armor stands. Interacting with armor or elytra items in hand will now swap them with equipped gear. So yeah, it's a 1.19.4 feature that we still cannot have. Okay, anyway, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not mad. I'm definitely not mad for the sake that I am stuck in 1.19.3 until mods are updated. But you know what? That's fine. But yeah, that's a really nice quality of life feature. Especially in the end game. Alright, let's go and find ourselves a nice looking ocean monument, if I remember where the frick was the nearest ocean monument. I think I'll head over in this direction, because I remember in like a savanna area before we found like some ocean monuments, so we'll head over in this direction then. Very beefy farms. I don't know why I'm wasting fireworks like that, but then again, we already have, like, a sugarcane farm and creeper farm, so I don't care. I don't care about wasting my materials, because I am a pro gamer. That sounds very whack. Okay, anyway. Time for some chillio moments. I mean, this would probably not be a very chillio moment once we once we arrive to, like, an ocean monument. It's going to be slowly not becoming chill. But we'll see how things would go. Is there... I remember seeing some ocean monuments nearby around through here. I mean, this is an ocean, so obviously there should be an ocean monument. We've seen, like, Mushroom Island nearby, so if I remember it was nearby the Mushroom Island. Aha, there it is. Ocean Monument Ahoy. I think nearby is going to also be, like, a Mushroom Island that we found earlier, but then again, also would not show up, so you might think I'm crazy. Great, thank you very much, game. Alright, without further ado, let's say hello and get some freaking blaze sponges, because we're still broke out of those things. So I'm going to quickly not fly, grab our chest plate, drink this, and dump that. and say hello to all these fricks. Should I, like, throw in some more intense music? Yeah, I might as well throw in some more intense music. Why not? It's not going to be very intense. It's just going to be a little bit more beatful. Because I need to, like, get some, like, beats in my head. No, that's a bit more eventful. What can I get a track that's actually, like, somewhat, like, very suitable for this? Not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one. Not that one. Probably not that one. This one would work. Undertale tracks. Intense. It's actually not really that intense. It's really just us getting ready for this. Also heading in the wrong direction. That's a good sign. Alright. Time for some another medium stuff. Hello guys, it's me. Just don't mind me. Can't wait to get the mining fatigue jump scare. Eventually. Oh, hi there. Ah! Why am I getting stuck? Okay, there we go. Yeah, these guys are always really annoying to deal with. So we're gonna try and break their lines of sight. And they also have, like, all the Guardians have thorns as well, which is always freaking annoying. Can you stop dodging me? Thank you. Alright, there we go. That's number 1. Time to get lost in this freaking bloody palace of water, I swear to God. That's definitely gonna happen. Thank you. Alright, that's the entrance. There's another entrance through here. Anyway, thank you very much, Firefox, for the stay hydrated, mate. So stay hydrated, ladies and gentlemen. Why did I hit that? God, it's hard to, like, drink the water if it's running. Oh, and the water ball fell down, but that's fine. Alright, let me just deal with these two fricks first, because I do not want to perish. How do people survive this, or, like, deal with this back in, like, 1.8? I actually, like, I'm curious. It still feels a bit finicky dealing with these guys in, post 1.13. But, like, I can't imagine how you guys would be able to, like, not lose your minds while playing this on 1.8 when it was first released, these ocean monuments. Alright, time to find that central room. Okay, or, like, the top room or whatever like that. Alright, this is not a sponge room, so that's disappointment. Alright, so we'll just keep going around through here, get bonked. Is this the center room? Yeah, this is the center room. So where is the big area? Why is this completely open over here? Interesting. I used to be so scared then when I was young. Why am I always getting stuck? What the frick am I stuck on? Am I, like, getting pulled in by, like, the effects of these freaking pulse pieces of shite? Anyway, I'm gonna get lost again. Or not, question mark? No, I'm getting lost. Again, a freaking ocean monument is a labyrinth. Okay, never mind. We found, like, the last Elder Guardian. That was actually surprisingly easy. And, hey, that's all sorted out, I guess. So we get some milk and get ourselves a nice, Silk Touch Hoe for now. And find ourselves some sponges. Where's them sponge boys? It's almost a SpongeBob in some way. Alright, where's all the sponges? Because I legitimately have never seen a single opening where a sponge would be. So I am pretty pessimistic that we'll okay, never mind. Here's a sponge room. Anyway, it wasn't just me. I get stuck all the time in them. Yeah, that's very bizarre. Having that weird sort of like static pull is definitely a new thing that I've discovered. Because I don't think I've encountered that in 1.16 or anything like that. So yeah, seems to be a bit of a weird glitch. Now there's always 2 sponge rooms, as far as I remember. So if I can find where the hell that is, that'll be great. Yeah, I always keep getting stuck like that. Lol, what? Is there like a bit of an entity sort of thing in the middle over there? Oh, sponge room. Last sponge room. I don't know if there's 3 sponge rooms that you can find, but I know for a fact there's always 2. So I'll double check that. I think it's down to 2 or 3, because I know for a fact it's only like down to 2 or 3. So we'll probably do some more extra investigating to make sure that there isn't anything we've missed. I might as well get the gold. I am desperate for, like, any materials anyway. I got only one in one temple the other day, so that's interesting. Who knows, there might be some rooms that you miss, so always keep exploring, I guess. These are just completely empty. Alright. Do 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 do. Yeah, this is so labyrinthy. Always keep forgetting how labyrinthy like ocean monuments are, which is not always great because you'll just get disorientated by the amount of like entrances and stuff like that you find. All right, we've already been through here. That's where the sponge room was before. Is that literally it? Aha! There is a third sponge room. That's why you always keep looking for more sponges. So that's always a big pog to find. And we managed to get how many sponges in total before I lose my mind? Can you please stop targeting me? I would like you to die. So we got roughly around a stack in 23. Not too bad. I can definitely work with that. So yeah, that's interesting then. Now how the bloody hell do I leave again? I have forgotten how to leave. So it'll be nice if I can leave this place and not die. / drown, but then again I have respiration 3, so drowning is literally not an issue. Okay, let's see. Ah, there's the exit. Okay, let me double check this, like, room portal, because I don't think we actually took a look at it. And it's absolutely nothing useful. Excellent. Oh, it's raining. Perfect. Alright. We're now sorted out, and I don't have my elytra on. That's why I cannot fly. I'm a genius. Alright, water bucket back over here. And we're good to go. We're not leaving anything behind, thankfully. Alright, so let's head back. And dry out our sponges. Because we're pretty much got ourselves sorted now. But yeah, that was like literally a 10-minute job. A 10-minute sort of like endeavor. I was expecting that to be like 20-ish minutes or whatever. So I guess I'll end the stream a little bit early, just so that way I can get some rest. And oh, I mean, I do have like, do I have any work stuff I need to do tomorrow? Because I know for a fact I don't have anything. I think tomorrow? No, I don't have any work stuff tomorrow. So I'll just probably take like a nice sort of early resting period so that way I don't burn to death in this stupid bloody room. Let me just quickly dump out all the shards and whatnot, which we don't really need yet. Put this back over here, put this back over here, and this back over here for now. The fish would be probably very useful for the cats, and I'll not give it to them yet. But yeah, breaks are good. So yeah, probably we'll do like a nice early stream for today then. Because I might as well get some extra rest. Also, yeah, I might as well also get an extra rest because I did like a whole like remote shift for work today. So that's also something I might need to like get rest for. What the frick are you guys doing over here? Leave me alone. I don't care where the frick you guys. You know what? I don't care. I don't care about you guys being somewhere over here. Honestly, where's my bed? My god, my bed's already over here. I'm so good at this game. Alright, full attention to the Fox stream again. Let's go. I mean, we're about to end soon, but whatever. Let's go. Alright, anyway. Why are there so many mobs over here? You guys are supposed to spawn in the freaking blade chamber of death. I mean, chamber of goodness. Why are you guys all around through here? Okay, whatever. Also, I should probably not put the hoe in my shulker box just yet, because the thing we need to do right now is to quickly dry out all of the sponges that we have. So we'll get that sorted out real quick. I hate the heat of this room, but anyway, throw this out, and we're just gonna pile in a lot of sponges. Why the frick am I still getting notifications from freaking bloody Instagram? Get out of here, Facebook. Leave me alone. Alright. And that's pretty much it. I used to have like so much sponges back in Season 6. And now we are stuck with only a stack in 23. The sad moments. Oh well. We'll live with it. It's also pretty nice to like finally, you know, dry out sponges and stuff like that in the nether. Thank you, 1.15. Alright. With that sort out, I have legitimately no idea what exactly we should do for the rest of the stream, so I'm probably gonna get a nice and early rest, I guess. I mean, I might as well try and like, can I please like try and like get rid of all of this water here, or is that literally not possible? Like, deal with all this, the water source blocks, haha, deal with that, I guess. Oh boy. Okay, that destroyed that. That destroyed that. God, I do not miss having to drain so much oceans like this. Oh my god. I was actually working on like an ocean monument project like in the background of my season 6 hardcore world. And it was painful. It was a painful endeavor. And I do not miss doing any of this. This was painful. Alright, there we go. Drain all this. Let's see if we can try and lower this down by an extra block. Like so. Anyway, I'm probably gonna like quickly put a snooze on the ad break because we're about to soon end anyway. Alright. This is not a great developing situation. This bloody freaking place here is just an underwater cave. Excuse me. This entire area here is an underwater cave that's an absolute arse to completely get rid of all the water, so yeah, I think we'll probably just end off like a little bit of the surface and that's basically it. Jesus. Yeah, this is an absolute mess to clean up. But we'll probably do some stuff later on in like future streams. Just like this, where we all suffer together while we try and drain out some water from a freaking underwater cave. Such a fun endeavor. Alright. Anyway. I think I just wasted that like one sponge's ability, so that was not helpful. Is there any more sponges I missed? Let me just double check that like I'm not leaving some behind. And yeah, we'll basically continue on with all of our work for, yeah, pretty much all the stuff we still need to do at spawn for next stream, I guess. And hopefully I'm not going to lose my brain cells by the end of it. Anyway, Ludwig Walgren. Hope you're doing pretty nice, by the way. Ludwig Walgren, not the actual Ludwig. So anyway, that should be fine. Just make sure all the edges are somewhat covered up. Okay, now I'm just getting OCD from all of this. This is going to be very whack. Alright, anyway. I'll just leave this nice cube of water, because I just don't want to think too much about this. Not to be confused with the actual Ludwig, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to get some rest now, so that way we can continue on with all the rest of the work for, yeah, another stream, I guess. We'll put the Silk Touch shovel there, and this one somewhere over here for now. But yeah, we're pretty much going to continue on with all this work later on in our stream. But for now, I'm going to get some rest, and hopefully make sure that my throat doesn't die, because it's actually beginning to get sore, which is not great. So anyway, if you want to see more of these very wacky streams, I highly recommend you join the Very Wacky Discord server, so that way you get notified immediately when the next stream goes live, and you don't have to worry about dealing with stream notifications on Twitch, whether through emails or notifications. So definitely join the Wacky Discord server, and join the Wacky Discord server. How the hell do I even self-promote my Discord server without sounding like a complete and utter idiot? I have no idea, honestly. So anyway, I'll see you guys again next time. Be nice, be chill, and be sure to not die. How do I even make a good outro like this? I have no idea.